Sandra, and it's time for January favorites. I actually have them all in a box in front of me and they're really not in order, so I'm going to start with a candle. It's by Nest. I'm a really big fan of Nest candles. I think that they are extremely potent. They do tend to last a long time, which is great because they're not a cheap candle by any means. And this is the Moroccan Amber scent. If you are a fan of Jo Malone Vanilla Anise cologne, which sadly is discontinued, you will love the smell of this because it's that warm, sexy, spicy, vanilla-ish type of scent. It's perfect for this time of year. It kind of makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. So really love the Nest Moroccan Amber candle. Next, I'm going to talk about some skincare that I've been loving. This is by Emma Hardie. I'm a big fan of the Emma Hardie cleansing balm, so I thought I would dive into the brand and try some other stuff. And this is the Midas Touch Face Serum. It's very deceiving though because this is not a large product. When you open it up, you get the actual container inside, which is tiny. I'm not sure if you guys ever saw the show 24, but it just reminds me of like a jar of uranium that Jack Bauer had to take back in order to save America. You just click this, you push this once, and you get, this is how much a drop is, and you just use 2 or 3 of these drops. It's a very luxurious, hydrating, lightweight serum. It's loaded with hyaluronic acid, all these fancy plant extracts. It has a little bit of a gold luminosity to it, so it's a beautiful serum to apply maybe before a night out, for a special occasion. The only downside is that you do not get a lot of product and it is expensive. If you want a hyaluronic acid serum that is not as extravagant as that, you just want something with no frills that does the job, this is a really good one. I've mentioned this before, I'm still loving it. It's the M61 Hydraboost Hydrating Vitamin B5 Peptide Serum. This is an oil-free serum. It feels exactly like water on the skin, has this cute little pipette dispenser, and you just put it on after cleansing and it gives your skin a nice boost. It's very good for dehydrated skin. If your skin is particularly dry, this will not be hydrating enough for you. You might want to layer it with moisturizer, but this is a good alternative if you don't want to go for something as fancy schmancy as the Emma Hardie. The other 2 skincare products I want to talk about are cleansers, and I've really been into more scrubby cleansers, especially in the morning. I've just been really liking that extra clean, refined feeling that I get from using a scrub. And I have a budget alternative and a slightly pricier product, depending on what your mood is. The first is the Murad AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. I've written about this on my blog, but I don't think I've ever mentioned it in a video, but I am almost out of it. This is a very nice cleanser. It doesn't foam a lot. It contains salicylic acid, and it just gently polishes your skin. It has abrasive particles in it, but it scrubs the skin in a gentle way. It's not an aggressive scrub like St. Ives or anything like that. So this is really nice. And a very comparable alternative from the drugstore is the new L'Oreal Hydra Total 5. I am not sure if this is available in the United States yet. I got this to try last month from L'Oreal and I've been using it pretty consistently ever since. And I really like it. Again, has tiny scrubbing particles in it, and it also has salicylic acid. Just does a really nice job at refining and cleaning the skin. Moving on to makeup, I want to talk about a highlighter. Especially now in the winter, when everything's just so dull, I like a little bit of a sheen, and I've really been enjoying this highlighter. It's the highlighter that I'm wearing right now, and it's by Jouer, and it's a beautiful golden highlight, especially if you have yellow undertones in your skin. This is so beautiful, and I really like the formula. I have oily skin, so I'm not a very big fan of cream highlighters, but this is a cream highlighter that you apply and it sets and it does not get greasy. It doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't migrate on the skin. It does last really well on the skin, and it's just a beautiful, just gives you a really nice gleam. That's the best way that I can describe this. So that is what I have on the tops of my cheeks. Sometimes I apply this with my fingers, sometimes I apply it with the dual fiber brush, depending what I have on hand and how intense I want the look to be, but this is really nice. The next creamy product that I've been enjoying a lot is this new Maybelline Color Tattoo Crayon, and this is in the color Bronze Truffle. I used this in my New Year's Eve Get Ready With Me video, and I have been loving it ever since. This is just so easy to throw on in the morning. You just put this all over the eye, you blend it out into the crease, and that's it. And you can just go to work, you look nice and put together. If you like MAC Patina and Burberry Pale Barley, you will love this because this is that type of color. The other eye-related makeup items I've been enjoying are this curling iron. I don't know why I keep calling it a curling iron. Obviously, it's not a curling iron. It's an eyelash curler, and this is by the brand Japonesque. I was a big devoted fan of the Jouer eyelash curler for many years. I also really like the Chanel eyelash curler, but I keep seeing Lisa Eldridge use this in her tutorials, so I was curious. So I ordered this from Amazon, and it's a wonderful, very powerful eyelash curler. This definitely gives more lift and more curl than the Jouer and the Chanel eyelash curlers that I have tried in the past. So if you struggle with your eyelashes holding a curl, or if you just feel like the curls you've been getting lately are lackluster, try this eyelash curler because this is really awesome. And then I also have some mascaras that I've been obsessed with, and the first two are little samples, and it's the little sample of the Dior eyelash primer and the YSL Baby Doll mascara, and these two together just give the most ridiculous, amazing lash of my life. Both of them together give volume, length, separation, it lasts a long time, and it's easy to remove at night, which are just ticks all the boxes. And right now I'm kind of hesitant to spend the money on the full sizes of them, so I was really happy when I got to try this from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar Mascara. This has a primer end and a mascara end, so here's the primer end, and then on the other side you have the mascara end, and I actually get a very comparable result using this. So this is about $10. These two together are almost $60. So financially, this just makes a lot more sense to me. Moving on to lips, I just have one lip combination to talk about, the lip combination that I've been wearing for most of the month, and it's actually what I'm wearing right now. And it's two products by Giorgio Armani. It's the Giorgio Armani Lip Liner in the color number 12 and the Giorgio Armani Lip Gloss in color number 501. This lip gloss is beautiful. It's not sticky, it lasts a long time, it's hydrating, it has just the perfect amount of pigment, it doesn't make your lips look weird or wonky. It's just an awesome lip gloss, and it doesn't smell like anything, which is great. And the lip liner is fantastic. It's kind of similar to MAC lip liners, but the actual pigment of the pencil lasts a long time. And the color number 12 is beautiful. I just outlined the lips. It just enhances the lip line. You can cheat the lip line a little bit and make your lips look a bit fuller. If you don't want to splurge on a Giorgio Armani lip liner, the Milani Nude lip liner is a good dupe. They both do the same thing, except the Armani lip liner does last a little bit longer on the lips. But the Milani Nude lip liner is one of my favorite drugstore lip liners, and it's definitely worth checking out. And then the last lip product is by Tiare Baume de Rose. My lips have been super chapped, and this just does the trick. I apply this on at night. It's a ridiculously overpriced lip balm. It's great to give and receive as a gift, but it is definitely painful spending the money. But I have been using it consistently for a year, and it does last a long time. You don't need to apply a lot at a time. So it's a really beautiful lip balm. And the only downside is the fact that it comes in a pot. They do have I think they have a gloss version, which I'm interested in trying. So let me know if you've tried the pot version of Baume de Rose and the gloss version. Let me know if they are comparable, because I'm not sure if I'm going to repurchase the pot or if I should switch over to the other formula. So let me know if you've tried both. Let me know which you prefer. But this is a fabulous lip balm, and it's making me really happy this month. And the last beauty product I wanted to talk about for the month is actually a face cloth, and they come in this beautiful little box, and they're by the brand Aurelia. And they are the Monday to Sunday Bamboo Facial Cleansing Cloths. You obviously get 7 of them, but I kept 2 of them in their original state so you can see what they look like. They look like a handkerchief, so it's definitely a lot thinner than the usual washcloth, but it's a lot more gentle. It's a lot softer than a washcloth. It's a lot softer than a muslin cloth. It's made of bamboo, which is supposed to have extra antibacterial properties. It's got a very, very slight texture to it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful facial cleansing cloth. So if you are a fan of washing your face with washcloths or cleansing cloth at night, I think these are worth a try. I ordered these from Net-a-Porter and absolutely love them. I still haven't thrown away my good old washcloths from Target. I just reach for whatever is clean, so sometimes I use a Target one, sometimes I use one of these. I really love them, so I think they are worth a try. Now for some non-beauty favorites, I have finished the book In the Unlikely Event by Judy Blume this month, and I have to say I wasn't really a fan. I mean, I finished it, it was okay, but I would not recommend it. So I'm not sure why I'm talking about it since it's a favorites video, but this book I am reading right now and I actually really, really love and I do recommend. It's called Between the World and Me, and it's a letter from a father to a son. Very eye-opening, very emotional, and I'm just over halfway through it and I highly recommend it. For TV shows, I've really been enjoying The Great British Bake Off. I actually made it through 2 different seasons this month. The 2014 season is on Netflix, and then I watched the 2015 season online, and it's such a good show. I absolutely love it. It's very entertaining, and now I understand why all the British people that I watch on YouTube and I follow on social media, I understand why they all love that show, because it's really good. I've also been loving the show Parts Unknown with Anthony Bourdain, and I tried to watch Making a Murderer because everybody is talking about it, but I couldn't really, I was too upset and too sad, so I didn't finish watching it. If you liked Making a Murderer and if you haven't seen The Jinx on HBO, I highly, highly, highly recommend The Jinx. That's about it. I can see the red flashing light telling me that my battery is dying, so I'm going to shut up now. I hope you're all having an awesome, awesome day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!